Hey, what's going on, CoinOpTV subscribers? Robert Welkner here. In this video, I want to talk about Episode 7, which is called The Lavender Road on Apple TV Plus. If you guys are brand new, please subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other Apple TV Plus videos. This video will contain spoilers, so let's get started. Got my notes over here to check out. Episode starts off with Boots helping Jamak Jun capture, well, it captures the two shadows that happens off screen, and they're bringing the shadows and torturing them, cutting off their fingers one at a time, and finding out where the heck the camp is that has Queen Kane. Meanwhile, Baba Voss, Hanawa, Kofun, Bolian, and Paris seem to be traveling north into the Badlands. There's snow, there's different landscape there. It's very nice to see a change of scenery. Everything up there looks very visually interesting, and I really like the cinematography going on up there, so that was nice. Later on, they come across this landmark with some corpses tied up, and a note warning people, to turn back. Seemingly it's from Jurla Morel, but Baba Voss and company, they forge on. They've gone too far. They've got to keep going. So all that is great. We're getting the journey. We're getting the struggle. We're getting the finding things out. I'm on board. Back to Jamak Jun catches up with the camp that's holding the Queen Kane. Boots does a little reconnaissance around because he can see, so he kind of checks out and lets Jamak Jun know where all the soldiers or the guards, security guards are. And then Jamak Jun goes full-on Assassin's Creed. He's like, you know what? The only way to do this is if I go in solo, take out the guards one by one so they don't send out the alert, because we don't want Queen Kane to get injured, hurt, killed, or worse. That's an okay plan with me, except that, you got to remember this is a blind guy going in there killing off some of the blind people. I was glad to see that he didn't kill off any of the other slaves by accident. He seemed to be okay with taking out each one of the soldiers one at a time. So that was cool. I gotta say, Jamak Jun, if I'm pronouncing that right, he's kind of becoming another one of my favorite characters here on the show. I like that they've been developing and featuring him more and more, and giving him a little more of a struggle, an internal struggle and external struggle. So that's cool. I'm on board with that. We get the big little confrontation there where Queen Kane actually chokes out Cutter with her ropes there. Totally reminded me of like Princess Leia choking out Jabba the Hutt in Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Once Princess Leia was Jabba the Hutt's slave, now Queen Kane was Cutter's slave, and she chokes him out. So, and then she also sort of says, hey, I only told that lady because I had a plan. She sort of whispers in his ear, so we sort of find out that Queen Kane may be smarter than we think, that she has a plan, that she wanted them to carve out the amulet, Cutter to carve out the amulet and give it to as blackmail or trying ransom to try and get Jamak Jun to come and save her. We guess that's the plan, although pretty complicated and slick plan while you're getting sort of, starving, tortured, beat up, slave labor camp. We'll see. I'll go with it. And then, of course, we get the big moment. Queen Kane and Margaret are reunited. So we get Kane, Margaret, I guess it's Margaret Kane, and Jamak Jun. They're all in the same little camp there where they liberated. And Kane tells the Jamak Jun that she destroyed the citadel, she destroyed the dam, and there's no hope, there's no chance of going back to that. And the Witchfinder's like, wait a minute, I gotta go back and tell my soldiers that you just messed up their hometown, that they got no families to go back to. I don't know if I want to play that, and actually suggest that maybe it might be time to swap out Queen Kane for Princess Margaret, or potential Queen Margaret. So I guess we'll kind of see what happens with that. I mean, all the power is kind of in his hands. He's got his soldiers. I mean, I guess they're loyal to Queen Kane, but will they be when he sort of brings this information out, if he decides to tell everybody? I mean, I guess that, I guess this is kind of the mystery that's going to happen for the next episode. Who's going to sit on the throne? Is there even going to be a throne to sit on? Meanwhile, Baba Voss and his family, they eventually hit like a crossroad where the twins are allowed to pass, but into the House of Enlightenment, I guess it's called. But the people who can't see, Paris, Baba Voss, Bolian, can't pass. and there's a little bit of confrontation there. That was kind of neat where they figure out, hey, there's a trap ahead, so let's not forge ahead. And we sort of see how that kind of transpires. Not a lot of big action or big fighting in this episode. It's a little more of a travel, rescue, exploration. But it was cool. I was with it because it was all like cinematic, and it was different, and it was fun, and we were along for the journey, and that was kind of cool. We got one more episode to go. It seems it's funny that C seems to be the best show on Apple TV Plus, the most popular, the coolest, the funnest, the most different, and yet it seems to be the shortest of the Apple TV Plus shows, which is a little bit of drag. I was looking on IMDb, and it looks like Morning Show for All Mankind, some of those are like 10 episodes. C apparently appears to be 8 episodes, so I think next week we'll get the final episode of season 1, but it's confirmed, but there's going to be season 2 episodes. So what are we going to get? Is it going to be big giant cliffhanger? Will the twins finally get to meet Jarla Morel, who's been absent from a lot of these episodes? I mean, we haven't really seen him for quite a while, so how will that reunification wind up going? Will Baba Voss and Margaret, will they be reunited? Will Margaret become the queen? Will they find like a new citadel or a new home, or will they try and go back and rebuild the dam somehow and sort that all out? I'm enjoying the show. This episode was fun. There was some complaints that I had early on in the first couple episodes with Queen Kane. She's taking a little bit more of a backseat, and now I'm on board with some of the other characters. Heck, even Boots is turning out to be sort of interesting, and even though he's kind of like the freelancer backstabber, you got to kind of keep your eyes on him, and they can't see, but keep your ears and your wits about you. So enjoying C so far. Episode 7 was fun, and I'll be curious to see what happens with episode 8. I kind of hope that maybe it's a big finale, like a 90-minute finale. I don't really know quite if we'll expect to see like a big war or a battle, because things are kind of aligning up, and there's no really big chase armies chasing. I mean, maybe at the House of Enlightenment, maybe there's a bunch of army of people that can see that are going to go on some sort of crusade. So we'll have to see. I'll be curious to know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this episode and what you guys think might happen in the finale. So thanks so much for watching for CoinOpTV. We'll see you guys and gals in the next video.